Okay, what's up? Hey guys! Oh, rotate my device. Okay, hey guys, it's Shelly from Art for My Table, and I am here with Sheila Campbell, who's a registered dietitian, and tell us about your a la carte.
Oh, thank you. I own a la carte food tours, and what we specialize in is taking people on food and culinary tours to international sites. Of course, this year, for the first time, we're going to go out to Southwest America. And, oh, well, it's very nice because people don't think a lot about American cuisine. So we're going to investigate Southwestern cuisine in Arizona. But then, of course, in May, we'll be heading to Tuscany again.
Oh, that sounds fabulous. So Sheila is here to answer any questions that you guys have about pairing wine and cheese or anything about what she does. It's a free-for-all, but she is tonight going to be giving us a little tasting and teaching us all about pairing wine and cheese. So if you have any questions, throw them up in the comments right now. We'll be on for a few minutes here. So my first question for you is, how do you know what to put together? Like, what are you looking for when you're trying to pair things together? Does that make sense?
Absolutely, because, we have been convinced that pairing food with wine or other spirits is mysterious. And guess what? It's not.
Oh, so it's easy.
There are some guidelines. It's always good to have some guidelines. So there are a few guidelines that we're going to go over tonight. But basically, your goal is to select a beverage that complements the food and vice versa. And you're looking in a beverage for what I call the 3 C's.
Ooh, the 3 C's.
The 3 C's. So you're either wanting that wine or beer or spirit. You're selecting one that complements the food, and that means it's either tastes like the food or it complements it. It's not a similar taste. For example, I have paired before a blueberry honey wine with a chicken salad with a blueberry vinaigrette dressing. Now that was an easy one.
Okay.
Because that's like with like.
Okay.
On the other hand, you could, a complementary flavor combination is when you might combine the flavors of coffee, chocolate, and caramel. They're not the same, but yummo.
They're super yum.
Right?
Yes.
So you're looking for complementary flavors.
Yes.
So what you might do is look for a Sauvignon Blanc, which has the grapefruity flavors, and pair that with one of the things we're going to do tonight, which is a cheese that's kind of tangy, salty.
Okay.
So those are complementary.
Gotcha.
So the other thing you want
Is that our first C? Complementary?
Complementary.
That's your first C.
Okay. The second C is contrast. And this is where you're going to select something that's totally in opposite. The best example is, what the heck? What wine would you select with Szechuan food?
Yeah.
Who knew? Well,
what wine would you?
Right.
Tell us.
And the wine selections in many Asian restaurants are just not tip-top.
Okay.
But you're going to be safest with a kind of on the sweet side rosé. I'm not saying pink Zinfandel. I'm saying on the sweet side. Because sweet is going to counter spicy.
Yes.
And it does the same thing with bitter. So you're going to want to select a sweet to go with a spicy or a bitter. So that's contrast.
So we have complementary and
Contrasting.
contrast. Okay.
And then the final is cut. That means to cut through big flavors.
Okay.
Flavors that are big, like big and fat. Big and fatty, big intensity flavors.
Okay.
So for example, that's where you get away with using a higher alcohol content with dessert. Like a port, port is fortified wine.
Okay.
It can be pretty high in alcohol content, but that's why it's so excellent with a cloyingly sweet dessert, because it cuts through that sweetness.
I love that whole 3 C's thing.
It is so easy.
That's super easy.
Yeah.
Fanny Tan, hello. She says yum.
Oh, it's yum.
Yeah,
All
so-
right.
That's awesome. Okay, do you have anything else you can tell us about pairing? Or so we did the 3 C's, or about, so you're saying you don't have to be trained. I mean, like, anybody can do it.
Anybody can do this.
So you don't have to be intimidated.
No,
Right.
and let me say this: there are no wrong choices anymore. Because
I love that.
no, remember the days: red meat, red wine, fish, white wine. No. And in fact,
Anything goes.
anything goes as long as the flavors work. And in fact, for Thanksgiving, it's perfectly reasonable to have a lovely little light Merlot with your juicy brined turkey.
Okay.
You don't have to stick with the white. And in fact, to me, white with a lot of those white meats is insipid.
Okay.
So you want something that's going to enhance your flavor, not
That
just
makes
match
sense.
the color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's kind of what it was, right? Red
Absolutely.
wine, right?
So throw away
Red
those
meat.
old inhibitions, because guess what? Somebody may not like your choice. That's all right.
Yeah.
It's your choice.
I love that. That's great advice.
Yeah. One thing we're learning is that taste is very subjective, and it's okay to be different. And in fact, that's why you're so special. You're different. You're not like everyone else. That's why people want to listen. Exactly.
Yeah, nobody is. I love it. Your hair is so cute too. I'm just
you.
admiring
Thank
it.
you.
I love the color.
Well, don't you know? Don't you know?
I bet hers is a lot less work than mine.
I used to do red.
I was red ones too. Yeah.
Yep. And this is so much easier.
It is. Okay, if you guys, I'm going to show you guys around a little bit to what we're going to see tonight. Do you want to come with us? Okay, and then if we have any questions, just keep them coming.
You might even want to show some of these.
I do want to
fabulous
show
things.
these. I have to flip my camera around. So,
All
there it is. Hang with me, people. There we go. All right. So
Now, look what we're pairing here is surprising on a wine tasting. We're going to do some pairing of beer
okay.
because we're in beautiful Cleveland, so we want to emphasize our wonderful Cleveland beers as well as Ohio fabulous cheese. I mean, this is cheese country here.
Yes.
But what we have here is a lovely Oktoberfest. Now, people say Oktoberfest beers are lagers that ale lovers will love.
Okay.
Because they are rich and malty,
Okay.
which is unusual for a lager beer. Also relatively high in alcohol content. So remember what I said about cutting?
Yes.
Okay, so why would you think this beer, just not even tasting it, would be good with a fatty cheese?
So it's gonna cut through.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yes.
So
and I don't even drink beer, so like I
But you
don't
know what?
my beers.
No,
for sure.
and that's going to be a real fun tasting to try.
And you've got that with some Gouda.
Yes, smoked Gouda, or as they say in Holland, Gouda.
Gouda, yes.
Gouda,
Yes, I'm
yes.
Dutch. I should know this.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
no, I've always enjoyed
Gouda.
that word.
Gouda.
But you see what a Gouda, as we call it in the U.S., is a big, tangy, nutty flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so it's a big flavor already. And so then on top of this, we have smoke. And so
Okay.
that's even bigger. That's why it's important to have a flavorful beer, but it's going to cut through it.
Okay, so I hope you guys can hear this all right, because it is kind of loud in here, but we're going to come around and I'm just going to give you a peek at what's happening. So this is, look at this, Jersey Fresh, and we have Sauvignon Blanc. So
Sauvignon
here's
Blanc.
a pairing here. And this will maybe just give you guys some quick ideas without having to think about it. Oh, and we have Swiss, which, baby Swiss.
Oh, baby Swiss.
Here.
This is a wonderful. And see, this is a beautiful idea of complementary. Because
okay.
butter and butter.
Butter and butter.
Right.
Yes, so they complement. I
Right.
love that. I've learned so much already. This is awesome.
Good.
Complement, contrast, and cut.
There you
okay.
go.
So
There
here we
you
have
go.
some gorgeous wedges of Colby.
Oh, yeah.
This is like, we eat this on sandwiches. So what are we pairing with that?
Well, here's a surprising pairing. These big, buttery, fatty flavors can stand up to a red. So this is
Okay.
going to be a nice Merlot, which has a bit of a peppery aftertaste and red
Okay.
fruit, and that's going to balance off this milkiness, butteriness of the cheddar.
Nice. I love all these
Yeah.
adjectives.
Oh,
Okay,
I love the language of flavor.
Yes, it's
I
beautiful.
love it. Exactly.
All right, so this is smoked Swiss.
Yeah.
And you have a red wine with that one
And
as
this
well.
is a pretty robust red wine, but what I liked about this wine is that it's got some smoke in the background.
Okay.
And so what we have is not only cutting, but we have...
Complimentary.
Yay! You're getting it, by gosh!
I'm getting it.
You're getting it!
All right. Good. And so we'll just continue around our table. And I know, Sheila, that you have to, I don't know what time you have to start or what time it is. I don't want to keep you, but
Okay.
okay, this is
Now this is
Cheese-
really fun.
ooh,
Now this
Fireland.
is called these are Fireland cheese curds. Now think of it as when this grows up, it's going to be a cheddar cheese.
okay.
So what this is just the early formations of cheddar. People in this area love to eat cheese curds because you know
yes.
what? The most fun about cheese curds is that it's baby cheese. Its protein is just the strands are getting long and elastic. So when you bite into it, it rubs against your teeth and literally squeaks. And it's fun.
Is it fun? I don't
It's
even know
very
if I
fun.
would like
now,
that.
the flavor.
Sure, the flavor.
Yeah. Now, what's special about this is not that the flavor is so big because it's a baby, but
Yeah.
what's in here is chipotle.
Chipotle, so it is a spicy one.
It
Because it does say Fireland. And we
Spicy.
have, what wine do we have
Look
here?
what we're doing with this
Ooh, Moscato.
Moscato.
Oh, that's more sweet. So we have sweet and spicy. So are we contrasting?
We are absolutely contrasting. And then on top of this is going to cut nicely too because of the bubbles.
Okay.
So
Yes.
this is
Okay.
fun. So we're going to be
Love
doing
it.
some interesting things tonight.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And then we have some brie, which is one of my
We
favorites.
do have
I do
brie, and you know what? I also would have paired this with a.
Ooh, sorry guys, don't know what happened to my. I kind of
I
lost control
also
here.
would have paired this with an amber lager because of the sweetness of the amber lager. But of course, this is what you're going to be familiar with. This is your dessert cheese. So we're going to pair it with Prosecco.
Prosecco. All right.
Prosecco, which is a sweet, bubbly dessert wine. Pretty predictable. But yummy anyway.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let me turn this around one more time here.
All right.
And thank you so much, Sheila.
Oh, my
For
pleasure.
our little tour here and for coming on live. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will be with Sheila for the next couple hours, so I can always ask her and get back with you if I don't know the answer. But thank you so much for joining us live. We're here in Cleveland, Ohio. So thank you, and tell us where people can find you for your a la carte food
Thank
tours.
you. It is at alacartecolumbus.com, and that's cart with an E on the
Okay,
end.
yes, like a la carte,
A la
like when you
carte.
get something a la carte. Yeah,
That's right.
And are you on social media at all?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and same. What's your handle, and where can we find you?
Well, I'm at Facebook and Twitter at a la carte food FD tour TR.
Okay, FD Tour, TR, FDTR. Okay, so look her up. She has an awesome food truck tour, or food, wait, did I say it wrong? Food tour. I want to say food truck.
No,
It's not a food truck.
food-
It's a food tour, and I know that because I've already been scoping out your site.
Oh, yay!
But I'm just saying it wrong. Okay, that's what we love about live. All right, so thank you so much, Sheila, for being here. And if you guys have any questions, let us know.